Hello, I'm not sure how many people might be on at this time of night, but I'm just doing a little broadcast to talk to you guys and show you some of the swaps I brought back from the Med Cruise trip, which just arrived home last Friday. So we're not even home a week yet. We are still recovering from our jet lag, but we actually had a fabulous time with all the other girls from all over the world. It was a global trip, so there was demonstrators there from Stampin'Up in all kinds of countries, and we met up in Barcelona, and then they sent us away on a big cruise ship called the Norwegian Epic for a week, which was just fantastic, all paid for, of course, by Stampin'Up, which is the best kind of holiday. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through with you some of the swap cards that I received. Thanks for the hearts, guys. And the swap cards, swaps are basically when other demonstrators prepare cards that they can swap with all the other girls. Now, because there was actually 400 demonstrators on this trip, it was a bit too many to for us to make 400 cards. Would just be a bit out of the question. So instead, what the Stampin' Up! Did was they organised us to have to do 25 cards each plus one for the company for them to keep as well. So I'm going to show you mine. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see it. And I'm going to start over here in the corner. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'll go through each of the ones I received. Some of these I'll let you know which ones are my favorites, and I'm going to start here on this end. They're still in their little plastic wrappers. This one was from Jackie Ross, which was a really cute little iris folding card. Very cute. Some of these I may not be able to get back up when I'm doing this with one hand. This one is another Australian demonstrator. And this one was from Cheryl Logan. A huge amount of work in this. This is so detailed and intricate. That must have taken ages to do. And then this little cute one here. Now this is Martha Armstrong from America, and she's done this great little card using this paper, which I now forget the name of, but it's quite beautiful. Someone will probably jump in and tell me that, but it turned out pretty nice. This one here, I've got them all pinned up. You can see that my husband beautifully put up a cord for me to attach them all to so they can have them all on display. This one has a great little, I love the pink and the black. This looks fabulous, really nice colours. And it tells me that it's from a Simply Simple Stamping, so that would be Connie over in the US, which is an awesome card. Nice and simple, but so effective. This one is a new set called Baby Bear. Now, Baby Bear was released in the new annual catalogue, and it's actually a triple stamping set, so that's pretty amazing because there's a lot of work in it, but it's so effective, and she's actually added a lot of detail and layers here. This was from Janet Baker, also over in Utah. So another cute card. This one is I haven't got this pineapple, and I really wasn't sure whether I liked it or not, but the card is beautiful, and I've seen so many nice things done with it. I may have to reassess my need to own that stamp. It's from Joyce Ferraco. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and it's a beautiful card. And who else have I got here? Now this is a really unusual use of some of the new paper that we have. Playful Palette, I think is what it's called, and that other card I showed you before was as well. And it's a really cute way to use it. She's actually used it to design a cake and use the ribbon, the new ruched ribbon, in as the icing on the cake. So that's pretty cute. And who is this? This is Glenda Travelstead, and she's from the US as well, I believe. If I've got anyone's locations or details wrong, my apologies for that. This is a simple little card with some embossing and some nice simple stamping. And this one is done by Kay Schwab, also from the US. Here we go. We have this one here. This one was done by Sam Hammond from the UK. Some of you will know her as Pootles. She does a lot of YouTube videos, and I'm sure you've seen her work before. So a really beautifully designed card. The background is really, really cute, and she's punched out the flowers on there. If you're getting a bit of shine on the cards, that's because most of them are still in their plastic wrappers to protect them. This one here, beautiful simple card. I really like this. It's got the beautiful embossing on the background and gorgeous ruched ribbons again in the, I think it's the Peekaboo Peach. Oh no, it might be the Floaty Flamingo. No, yeah, Floaty Flamingo. And this one is Kim Peck, Kim Peck from America. So there you go, another beautiful card. All these cards have come a long, long way. They've been to Europe, or from America, and then to Europe, and then to Australia. Better travel than most people. This is a really cute card. This is from an Australian demonstrator. Now, this is actually a stamp set that I have mixed feelings about because I love the balloons in it, but some of the shapes I'm not sure what to do with, but this is a really unique way to use them to create an Olaf from Frozen. I don't know, can you see him there? Isn't he cute? So a very, very sweet little card. And this one, I think it's a demonstrator from Australia. It is Yvonne Pre. So that's a beautiful piece of work from Yvonne. I'm going to pull all these back up again when I finish talking to you guys. You know that. Okay. Then we have this little guy here. This is a really interesting layered, nice background here, and the use of vellum, really nice. And that's from Gabby Klinger. I'm not sure where Gabby's from, it doesn't say. Aha, here we have, this one says Snappy Birthday, and it's got these cute little cameras on it. Very graphic. Sherry Peters, this one is, once again, it doesn't say where Sherry's from, but it looks like a US number, so I'm assuming that's what it is. Cool, huh? This is the new Dapper Denim, this blue, which is a new in colour that Stampin' Up has brought out. Okay, this one is a Janet Wakeland card. And you can see she's used the Swirly Bird stamp set to create a Mickey Mouse, and has used the Brights paper stack to create the dots down the bottom, so it all goes together. It's very cute. And there's Janet's card on the back. So very cool. Okay, getting closer up to the other end. There's 25, but we're more than halfway, don't worry. Okay, now we also have this cute card. Now this one is a nice way to use the Swirly Bird. I really like this as a background piece. You can't quite see it probably in the camera shot here, but there's actually a layer of a square piece of vellum in here as well. But the card design is actually really pretty. Little happy birthday. And this one is from Alexandra Grape, I believe. I hope I've said that correctly. But she's from Germany, I believe. So that's another beautiful card. All right, getting close to the end, guys. I hope I'm not making you seasick with all the swaying around. This card is possibly my favourite of the swaps I receive. I really love a good simple card, and I just think that's so beautiful. I'm not sure. I'm trying to work out whether she's done something different with the heart here, whether she's masked it off and actually filled it in like with sponging, or whether she's actually used an aqua painter on a stamp and stamped it that way, because it has a bit of texture to the stamp, so I really need to check out what she's done. But this cute little bit of gold cord behind here, and just the simple words, live, laugh and love. I just think that's really lovely. That's a new stamp set, that those words. And this is Daniela Gundlach. I hope I've said that right. I'm sorry if I haven't. And she's also from Germany. So I just think that's a lovely card. Isn't it pretty? Very, very nice. I like a good simple card. And then we have here, this one is using one of the new Hostess sets, and it's from Kimberly Dent. I think this is a really lovely card. I like the way she's used it and coloured in the little elephant. It's simple, but it's very sweet. I'm going to put these a bit closer because, now this is our baby bear again. Can you see him? Let me grab him off. I really should have had someone else do the photography so I could actually get both hands to these cards instead of moving you around so much. This little baby bear card is really well done again. They've actually hand cut him out, so there would have been a bit of work to that. But it's a flip card. I probably should have taken it out of its plastic so you could see it open and close. So he flips over when you open the card. Hopefully you can sort of see the join down the bottom there that allows him to flip. Very cute. And this was made by, oh, I'm looking for a name. Oh, it's Jenna. Jenna's from Melbourne. So there you go. That's her card. Yes, I like the colours too. I think they've done a really good job. Thanks for commenting. It's a really nice little card. And here we have this one from the work, no, not the work of art. I always think this says work of art stamp set, but we've actually already got a stamp set called the work of art. This one is something else, and I probably should pay more attention to which one it is. This one's Susan Itel. There's a cute way to use this new stamp set. This one's brand new. It's a cute one as well. All right, another card. All right, we're going through, and I've only got another 6 to go. This little simple card here, and it's got one of the Botanical Builders stamps in the pink there on it, and this little background. I'm not quite sure how she's created the background. I'll need to actually do a little bit more closely, because that's got some really nice texture to it. But this one is from, I believe, one of the German demonstrators, Barbara Becker, and it's a really sweet card. Okay, see it there? And then we have another Botanical Builders. This stamp set, really, it was in our last catalogue. It was in the Occasions catalogue and has carried over into the new annual catalogue that was released on the 1st of June. If you haven't got one and you want to get your hands on one, please let me know. It is a really cool catalogue. My favourite in years, actually. This one, though, is a nice way to use this. I love a bit of sponging in the middle of that flower. Can you see the pink flower has some beautiful pink sponging in the middle? And then she's used the middle pieces, the yellow stamens in there. But it's a really nice card, and I love the way she's used the framelits up the side to create the leaves going up the side of the card. So that's really nice. This was created by Tammy Shea. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. But that's a really nice way of using this stamp set. Now, I may have missed, while I'm looking away and looking at my photos and not looking at the camera, I may have missed some of your comments. If I haven't replied to something you said, my apologies. I'll try and look at the replay later and see if I can work that out. This is another one. This is a new set that we have with the flamingo and the leaves, and also they've used some of the leaves from the Botanical Builders. The colours are great. This is a really nice card, and it's Valerie Perrin. And it's a beautiful card. Now, I'm not sure. I hope I've got this right, but I think Valerie might be in France. But I need to probably follow that up. Yep, thanks for the hearts. I like it too. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautifully done. Okay, now this card, I really like it. It's very special. Let me just get that off. Okay, this one here looks fairly simple. It's really lovely with the way they've used the little hummingbird there, and the colours are nice. They've done a bit of embossing on the top. But what's really special about it, I'm trying to do this with one hand while I'm holding the phone with the other. It's a bit tricky, but it's actually a layered card. See here, I'm going to remove the layer. All right, so they've actually stamped this on acetate, which adds the layer to the bird and gives him so much dimension. Isn't that clever? I think it's a really great card. Who made it? Now it just says Kaha Nasiris, but I'm not quite sure where she is from. So my apologies for not giving you your full details, but it's just a really lovely card. Thought it was very clever. I might try and do one like that myself. Yeah, it's a cool card. I agree. And then this one is really cute as well. Now this is really special. They've used that same stamp set with the flamingo and the leaves again. Really nice stamp set. Yes, I do need to look up and remember the name of it, but it's a great set. But what's really cool is this is gold embossing on vellum around the outside. So it's actually a vellum piece, sort of semi-opaque, which makes it really special. So that's a really nice card. Isn't that great? Really, really pretty. I hope I haven't gone too fast and allowed you to not see what you needed to see. If anyone wants to see any more of these, please ask me. Now this one is from Caroline, I can never say her name properly, Van der Straten, I believe. I hope I've got it right. But she's also in a Project Life design team that I'm also on, which is the Memory Keeping with Stampin'Up, with Project Life by Stampin'Up on Facebook. And we do a blog share. We've got one coming up next Monday morning, very early. But she's also in the team and does beautiful, beautiful Project Life pages. So, yep, enjoy that. And last one, last but not least, well, not quite last, almost last. This one here is the last one in my group of swaps to show you. And it's a very simple card, a bit of tearing down the sides, some wood grain embossing at the back, and some nice delicate stamping. A little bit of the copper, what's a bit special, I don't know if you can see it there, but there's copper washi tape and also copper embossed paper, which we have as a specialty designer series paper. That's really beautiful. This one was done, the writing is really small. Now this is testing my testing my skills, my reading skills. It's somebody whose name starts with a K, because see, it's got a big K. Can you see the K? But I'm having trouble reading her name. I'm going to have to actually put that up on my Facebook page. So if you want to know who it was that made this beautiful card, please visit my Facebook page and I will try and find out for you and put it up as soon as I can. One last card. Now I'm not sure. I was actually going to show you my own swap card. I was going to show you the card I made, but I'm not sure if I have it here. Oh, yes, here it is. Okay, so this is the card I did. So we don't get our own swaps back, obviously. They go to somebody else. But this is the one that I did. Okay, and what I did with it, if you're interested to know, this is copper embossing down the bottom here. The new copper embossing powder is just beautiful. And also copper embossed the sentiment here on the black. There's a layer of copper washi tape here at the bottom. Okay, and I just did that as my background. The main piece here, the base color is Dapper Denim. Okay, then what I did was I copper embossed the flowers from Garden in Bloom, and then I whitewashed them, which is a little technique, with an aqua pen and white craft ink. Okay, so the white craft ink then, it doesn't stay, because you've got a bit of water mixed in with it, it doesn't stay completely white. It actually takes on some of the background colour, which so made it look like a light blue. But you may not be able to see this. I'm just sort of trying to get it into better light. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But there's actually, there you can see it a bit there. I've got Winker Stella all over the white, so it actually is all shiny, which makes it kind of pretty. And then I've also used some of these half-back metal rimmed pearls for the flower centers, and I hope you like that one. Okay, it wasn't a particularly hard card to do, but so if you have to walk the fine line when you're doing swaps of doing something special, but not giving yourself so much work to do that it becomes overwhelming when you have to make 26 of them. So you walk that middle line of not too many steps and stages, but something a little bit special. And I think copper embossing was the special on my card on this occasion, and Winker Stella. So I hope you've had fun to see all of those. If anyone is interested in seeing maybe my 3D swaps, I might make that as a separate one, and in a couple of days' time, I can certainly come back and do a 3D swap showing for you, so you can see all the beautiful 3D swaps that I received. So thanks guys for bearing with me. This is actually only my second periscope. I only did my first one this morning as a test. So if you really like all of these, please let me know. You can either comment or just let me know either on my Facebook page, which is under Linda Dalkey, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Dalkey's D-A-L-K-E if you're wanting to find me. Okay. Also I have a blog and a YouTube channel with lots of tutorials, and you're welcome to check that out as well. Oh, good. So someone is interested in seeing the swaps. That'd be awesome. Thank you. That's Renee. Thank you so much, Renee. I'd love that too. I'll try and get those up for you. There's lots of them too. I've got a big bag and I still have to sort them all out and go through them. So, okay, I'll do it. That's fine. Thanks for letting me know, guys. All right. Thank you so much for your patience, and I hope you had fun seeing some of my 3D swaps, and I can't wait to share the rest with you next time. Thank you. Bye.